Your upper elementary school student has done flashcards and made the baby flashcards. We have our work in progress bag labeled and ready to go, and we have an empty learned bag because none of these flashcards have been studied yet. So let's reach in here and pull out the flashcards that have the term on one side of it, as you can see, with the definition as close as the child can come to something that makes sense but is shortened. We do not want to write in full sentences on this. Okay, so there's our stack of cards. I believe I've done 14 of these. Typically, I see vocabulary in upper elementary school, definitely through middle school and high school. 20 words at a time is typical. There could be more. And the baby flashcard that matches the big card. I'm making these larger, of course, so you can see them on the camera. The card itself could be maybe 2 inches or so, maybe half this size. That would be usable. The smaller the card, of course, the less you can put on the back. So you have to be more specific about what you say for your definition of these words. All right, so the words are put out at random after they're studied. Upper Egypt, as one to source of Nile River, southern Egypt is what I have on this one. That is the sky goddess. As we make the cards, as your child makes the cards and thinks about how to shorten the definition so you still have the essence of it, that the child is actually studying as the cards are made. So we're going to put these cards out here. And obviously that they would have the matching baby card. So these cards would have to be flipped so that the definition of the word was up, so the child could see it. I usually put a check mark or some kind of mark on the back of the card, so I know that when I put them out, if they happen to get mixed up in the bag, the definition side is up. Your child may not be able to do all 14 at once. That's okay. We're only going to put the actual words next to the correct card if you know them, if the child knows the answer. I don't want the child to guess at this point because I don't want to have the child relearn. So this is only what the child absolutely knows, and sometimes it's only 2 of them. That's okay. That shows that your child has to study more. Okay, so here we have, let's see. Perhaps the child says, oh, I know that one. Okay, good. Rectangular, flat-topped brick tomb. Oh, don't know what that is. Okay, skip it. Earth god. Here's Aswan to Mediterranean, northern Egypt. That would be lower. Okay, I know that for sure. Not sure about these though. That's okay. Papyrus was the paper. Okay. Here's one I know. Let's say this one here perhaps. Maybe we say, now river flooded surroundings, that's, I'll say that, and maybe this one, I'll put, maybe it's, oh, that one. Okay, when the child has exhausted what he or she knows easily, it's time to flip the cards and see how close they came. Okay, that one matches, it's learned. Oh, I made a mistake on this one. Okay, that one we'll just pull out. These two didn't. Let's go to this one. That one is good. Pharaoh's match. Papyrus matches with papyrus. These two are a match. And so is that one. So in the first round of it, these cards that matched correctly get picked up and set aside. The baby flashcard comes with it. And these we're going to push over to the side. Okay. Hopefully it wasn't a fluke. They really did know these. So we're going to put these out again right now as soon as the child matches correctly. Give them back the same smaller subset of cards and see if they can be successful once again. Okay. As one to Mediterranean, Northern Egypt. That, strangely enough, was lower. Papyrus was the paper. Families were dynasties. Upper Egypt, this one, as one source to the southern. Inundation was here. And the pharaohs were the kings. Let's see if we were successful that time. That matches. Match. As your child does this, your child is getting a shot of confidence and also a reward. Every time that the card is turned over and matches, ooh, it's a happy reward. Okay, those cards seem to be pretty good. They would go into the learned bag to be reviewed every day with the baby flashcards. All right, here we go. And set aside. If your child still wants to study, these have to be learned, so it's this way. They're reading the word, they're associating the definition with it. It's very quick. In a matter of a few moments, they're reviewing themselves. Irrigation, purposeful watering of crops. Okay. Hieroglyphics, picture writing. Hieroglyphics, picture writing. That's how we do that. And at this point, these could be put out again and the words repeated. If the child is ready to stop, the words that haven't been learned completely successfully go back in the words work in progress with the baby flashcards to keep them separate. And in about 5 to 10 minutes, the studying is complete to be reviewed the next day. If you're very close to the test, they could be done a couple of times, maybe once before dinner and once before bedtime, something like that. But if the vocabulary words are studied like I just showed you, it's a very small amount of time, very effective study them though.